Hey everybody, we are in Romans 2 today, and Romans 2 is a doozy. Kind of think of a wanted poster, but you're on it, and God's got his eyes set on you, and Paul is just coming after you. So here's kind of the deal with it. There's a group of people who don't like another group of people, and they are just saying all these terrible, nasty things about them and accusing them of all this stuff. And Paul's like, what are you doing? You're saying they're bad? Take a look in the mirror, people, because you're the people that are really struggling here. And he goes after them, and basically what he's telling us is if you're doing that and being so negative and mean and all this towards other people, and yet you have issues in your own life, you might as well hide, because you are a wanted man by God or a wanted woman by God. So it's kind of scary to read this chapter. And then at one point right in the middle it says this: God, I want you to look at how God acts towards you. He's patient with you. He's kind with you, towards you. And in spite of all of how you're acting, that's how he is. And don't misuse his grace. Don't misuse his grace to keep on sinning, is actually what it says. Don't use his grace to keep doing that, but instead, God has his grace for you to churn from those things and to become more like him. And so, and basically said, so you can show that to other people and reflect that to other people. So in our season of whatever we are today, let's make sure that we're not presenting ourselves one way in the public, but living in a totally different way privately. Otherwise, there's some consequences to that. There are things that aren't going to go well for us in the future. So when we look at Christ and we look at the words of Romans chapter 2, let's use them as a warning. Warnings are not for our trouble, but they're for our help to say, hey, don't go down this path. So that's our encouragement and a little bit of warning for all of us today. Let's live inside like we do outside. Let's present ourselves in the same way that we should, and let's not misuse God's grace, but use it in a way that we can better ourselves for his glory.